Result, not ideal, but you hold them to one goal despite them getting off 25 shots, 15 on target. I guess, yeah, besides that, like, what are some takeaways from this game?
Yeah, we held a very powerful, high-scoring team to one goal tonight. We kept showing off the board, and I think, Casey provided a lot of challenges for us. I don't think you saw our best, moments out there at times. Few giveaways where we kind of shot ourselves in the foot, put Mandy in some positions and asked for some big saves out of her, which she did tonight, kept us in the game. But per usual, I think we're missing that final action. Final third attempts were low from us tonight, and that's the next layer of our game, is how can we now become a full pitch team, a team that plays in all thirds, and creates chances and gives us a chance to come back into this game.
You guys switched up the formation tonight, had the three center backs. What went into that, first of all, and then you had a brand new player going 90 minutes at the center back position tonight, and Anna, what did you see from her and that back line in general?
Yeah, put ourselves in a 3-5-2 tonight, with the intention of being protective against a high-powered, high-scoring Kansas City team, which obviously worked well for us. We slotted Ana Tejada into the center back role, and she did excellent. Both in and out of possession, I thought she did well tonight. It was her first time getting her feet wet in a Royals jersey. I was pleased with the performance, and it's only going to go up from here, hopefully.
You mentioned keeping the league's fourth leading goal scorer off the sheet tonight. Can you talk about what directionally you gave to Anna into that back line with her, what you were hoping to do to try and shut her down?
I think firstly we were trying to avoid any attacking transitions from Kansas City. Immediately getting pressure to the ball, denying first pass forward. Good cover from everyone in behind. When we played the 3-5-2, we had a lot of players back there with the intention of protecting and attaching to Sharina so that she wasn't able to, hurt us in attacking transition. I still think, like I said earlier, we shot ourselves in the foot giving the ball away too many times and giving them these opportunities, which thankfully they didn't convert.
Can we talk about that just a little bit more? I don't have any stats to say how many times we lost possession, but the obvious tactic was to try and build from the back, and there were some passes that didn't cut the mustard. Can you talk about that? Is it just little things to clean up, or is there something different in the way that you build from the back? Is there another? This is a horrible question.
No, I'll answer and say this. At halftime, I shared with the group that the way we position ourselves in midfield, our awareness for what's behind us as we receive, needs to be better. I think we saw a completely new midfield tonight. We added in another new player to our midfield with Macy, who I thought came in and did well and had impact in the game immediately. But it's that next layer, building through the thirds. We have, Amandine in there to help us build through there, and now it's just the next layer.
Let me try to take a stab at this because I think it's kind of similar to what you were talking about with the build up and all that. But you told us earlier after you had first gotten a hold of Anna that and it was a little bit cheeky, but also I think there was some truth in it that center backs are the new 10s, and that's kind of how sort of her style of center back plays in a lot of ways. That's why you got her. Did you see a little bit of that 10 style center back in her with her debut?
I think Anna proved that she was a good distributor of the ball. When we slid her up, almost receiving as like a 6, she was able to turn, half turn, find passes forward. Her poise, her presence on the ball was very good for us tonight, and we're going to continue playing her. And this is her first game, first 90 minutes.
Sure.
Her first time in the NWSL, completely new style of play compared to what she's probably used to seeing day in, day out. And we're hopefully going to grow up and up from there.
Can you give us a little bit of a peek inside that locker room over the frustration of it feels like, obviously the losing skid continues, but it feels in a lot of ways like this team is getting better in a lot of ways. So is there a balance in there, or is there still just a lot of frustration because of results?
Of course there's frustration because of the results, but there's a lot of positivity You know, we brought players in who were gonna be resilient, that in the dark times and the rough times, you know, they were gonna rise above. I told them that this game defines character, you know, regardless of the result before it had started. And you saw the work ethic, and you saw our team hold one of the highest scoring teams in our league to 1 goal against. There's something to be proud of there, and you know, the team's always gonna continue working on their grittiness, and we're also gonna, you know, build the foundation of who we are and our style of play. And so I think there's positive knowing that we can only go up.
Anyone on the Zoom? Peter, Alex? Good. All right, thank you.
Thanks, Coach.